WCTV Pinpoint Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. We have 24-hour temperature cast. Looks a little different than yesterday. Starting a little warmer, but staying a little cooler this afternoon. And we're going to have plenty of sunshine today. We're just bringing in that next push of cooler air, and that likely means tomorrow morning a little more on the chilly side when you get going. Wouldn't surprise me at all to find some areas north and west to be maybe in the upper 40s tomorrow morning. I see a couple of clouds still lingering across our area. A lot more cloud cover over South Florida where there's some tropical moisture trying really hard to push north, and we'll be watching for that by the end of the weekend. I do think we're going to start to get involved with this little tropical tug of war. It's 57 degrees in Thomasville this morning, 61 for us in Valdosta, still hanging on to 63 in Tallahassee, which is about where it's supposed to be, believe it or not, this time of the day, this time of the year. There is going to be a noticeable breeze today, mainly from the north and northwest. How about a few more numbers? Mariana and Bainbridge and Camilla and Albany all at 58. Madison and Valdosta and Live Oak all at 61. So we've got a little bit more of a tighter grouping of temperatures now compared to that bigger variety we had maybe last hour. But a lot of folks 60-ish, a couple degrees either side. Now that second push of cooler air is coming with that breeze from the north. I think we're going to be able to keep that tropical moisture to our south, pressed down to the south for another day or two. As we get to Sunday, that tropical moisture is going to start making a little bit more progress. It's going to start getting a little help from higher pressure out in the Atlantic. What that likely means is we start to bring a little bit more humidity a little farther north, especially maybe the eastern areas, the North Florida Peninsula. This boundary, the leading edge of this secondary push of cool air, is going to merge with that old one that's been plaguing South Florida, and they're going to get a bunch of rain over the next day or two or more. Now, some of that will want to come north, and that's where that tropical tug of war comes in. I'm still not convinced we're going to get enough of it to really change our forecast dramatically. It's just going to be maybe a little less fall-like and maybe a little bit more humid as we get to Sunday, Monday, and we'll start to bring back some rain chances by Sunday, Monday too. But that's a couple of days down the road. All the while, we're watching this piece of energy that's trying to organize near the Yucatan, and as it tries to drift a little bit more north and west, it's running into that big trough of lower pressure, the same one that's bringing all the cool air down to the Gulf Coast. Well, until that moves or flattens out or gets out the way, there's no place for this piece of energy to go. So it's going to meander around the Yucatan for the next couple of days, bringing big rains down there, and eventually, I think, drifting more west into the Gulf. We'll certainly keep our eyes on it over the next couple of days and see if it becomes a player in any Gulf part of the forecast, but for now, not a player in our forecast. Winds on the Gulf today out of the north and northeast, 12 to 22, a little breezy. So if you want to operate the small craft, use some caution. Got the low tides getting started around 9. 50s and 60s are going to turn into upper 70s, and likely that's it this afternoon. We'll call it mostly sunny, breezy. Tonight, I think we're going to find temperatures that fall back near 50, and over the next couple of days, here we go. The good stuff today and tomorrow starting to change a little bit and get more humid, I think, on Sunday. And at this point, middle of the road forecast, maybe a little bit more typical early October by Tuesday.